Hi there, February 19th, 2021. S&P 500 finished the shortened week at its second highest weekly close in history and is within 1% of an all-time high. With 5 days to go in the month of February, the S&P is up over 5% and the VIX is down over 30%. So all is good in the world. But is it? Let me remind you, 3D Capital Management exists to protect the buy and hold stock market investor and make the stock market a better long-term investment. Our expertise is managing equity market risk. It's something I've been fortunate enough to be doing one day at a time for the last 30 years. And I'm sharing that with you because it gives us a different vantage point, a different perspective. We see things a little bit differently. So yes, the stock market's on its all-time high, but if you drill down and take a look, some things happened around the world this week that I think you're going to find very interesting, and I'm going to share it with you now. So let's take a look. This is the weekly chart in the S&P 500. You can clearly see we are on an all-time high. And again, a week to go in the month, the S&P is up 5%. The VIX is down 30%. So yes, all looks great. But if you drill down and look a little bit closer, look what happened this week. Clear signs of risk off. VIX was up 10%. S&P 500 was down 70 basis points. Gold was down 2.5%, and the bonds were down 1.8%. And then if you drill down even more, let's look at what happened in the S&P on Friday. We had two good pieces of news hit the tape. At 1 o'clock, Schumer came out and said more stimulus is on the way. And at 3:30, the Pfizer CEO came out and said they're ahead of schedule with their vaccine. In both instances, you can see the S&P moved lower and actually closed down 17 basis points on the day. And crude oil, another sign. Crude dropped 5% off its highs in the last 2 days of the week. So clear signs that the market is vulnerable. What does it all mean? Well, you have to stay in the market, right? Rallied 80% in the last 11 months off the March 23rd, 2020 low. You have to be invested. But there are signs around the world right now that are saying do not be complacent. Yes, the market's on an all-time high, so now is the time to get involved with understanding where you have risks in your portfolio. Do not be complacent. If you have any questions about how we can help you manage your equity market risk, feel free to reach out. We're here to help.